The objective of this activity is to find the difference between two fractions by an activity method. Now, how do you find the difference of fractions? That is very important. So let's develop the concept first by taking an example. Suppose you are doing 7 upon 12 minus, we are taking a number like 2 upon 9. Now, the two fractions have a different denominator like 12 and 9. So we need to first be aware about the LCM of the denominators, that is 12 and 9. And if you find the LCM using the traditional method of prime factorization, then you will know that the LCM of 12 and 9 is 36. Now we need to reduce 7 upon 12 in such a way that the denominator becomes 36, and also 2 upon 9. The two parts of the problem, we have to convert them to the common denominator. So I will multiply 12 by 3 to get 36. So I have to multiply the numerator also, and that becomes 21 upon 36. Likewise, 9 is to be multiplied by 4 to get 36. So 2 will be multiplied by 4. So this becomes 8 upon 36. Now in place of 7 upon 12, I'll use 21 upon 36, and in place of 2 upon 9, I will use 8 upon 36. So the problem becomes 21 upon 36 minus 8 upon 36. And now, since the denominator is same, I can safely subtract the numerators and have a common denominator 36. So this gives me 13 upon 36, which is the difference of these two fractions. What is the material required to perform this activity? We require chart paper, sketch pens, geometry kit, and a pair of scissors and Fevicol for pasting work.
For performing this activity of subtracting the fractions, here you can see I have taken a long strip of paper and divided it into 15 identical parts. So I have labeled them from 1 to 15 just for convenience sake, and now I am going to use this as a reference. So the first thing I will do is to divide this strip of paper by using another identical strip. See, you can see the length is exactly the same. So what did I do? I have drawn a line corresponding to the third part, the sixth part, the ninth part, and the 12th part. So that divides the strip into 5 equal parts, and each of them is 1 by 5, 1 by 5, 1 by 5, 1 by 5, and 1 by 5. So what will happen if I cut it from here and obtain a strip like this? This strip, the length of this strip is going to be 3 by 5, because this is 1 by 5. So 3 parts will make it 3 by 5. So we have to remember that this part of the strip, this strip is known as it represents rather 3/5. Now this is done. So I will have another strip of the same length like this, and see what I have done here. The length is exactly the same. I have drawn lines corresponding to the 5th part and the 10th part. So that divides this strip into 3 parts. So that is 1/3, 1/3, and 1/3. And what will happen if you cut it out from here and get this part? You will get a strip like this. So we have to remember that this strip represents 1/3. So what was this? This was 3/5. And what is this? This is 1/3. Now, if you keep this length, the longer one here, this is 3/5, if you remember correctly, and this is 1/3. Now we have to find the difference of these two, that is 3 by 5 minus 1/3. So what is the difference? This is the difference. Look at this. This part completes the two pieces, they become of the same length, and so this is the difference between this and this, that is 3/5 and 1/3. So what is the answer? Now see how many parts does this piece represent. I have already drawn it here for convenience. 1, 2, 3, 4. They resemble these 4 parts, right? So 4 parts out of how many parts? 15 parts, and therefore the difference is 4 out of 15. And that completes our activity on finding the difference of fractional numbers.